Holy shit. Yeah, I'm not going to make you sit through the terrible Mighty remix of the Power Rangers theme. It is just... I'm not going to force you to sit through that like I had to. It's terrible. Terrible music is terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. But that's it. That is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie for the Sega Genesis. Does what Nintendo don't in this case, because the Nintendo version has nothing to do with the movie, I think. And if you're going to call it, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, it should at least be partially based on the movie. At least that's what I think. But, it doesn't have the annoying 3D movement feature of the SNES version. The character sprites actually bear some resemblance to a human in this version. It has a little bit more plot. And all in all, I think it's just the better game. The SNES version really is just a copy and paste of the original Power Rangers game for the SNES, which I did a quick playthrough of the first level long time ago. But anyways, there's one last thing I wanted to talk about, and in case this or any of the things discussed there within have inspired you to take a look at the old Power Rangers series that this movie and this game were based on. Well, the movie was based on the series, the game was based on the movie based on the series. You get the idea. If you're going to watch the series of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, watch the old version. Buy a DVD or something. Just watch the old version of Power Rangers. The old 1990s version. Do not watch the 2010 version because it is terrible. It is terrible on so many levels. It is terrible. Terrible, I say. Terrible. Haven't mentioned it's terrible yet. It's... Oh. Okay, you know what I'll do? I'll post a comparison video and just put the intro theme, the intro sequences to both series right next to each other, and just so you can see how just atrocious the 2010 series is. I know Power Rangers is goofy. I know it's silly. But to be perfectly honest, if you can sit through a Resident Evil game and not just goggle at the sheer improbability of it all, if you can watch an episode of the original Star Trek series or even the Next Generation sometimes without just cracking up, you can sit through an episode of Power Rangers. And, oh God, what were they thinking? It's one of those things where you look at it, and you look at the old version, you look at the new version, and you just gotta shake your head, because you have to wonder who on earth thought this was a good idea. And basically what Disney did, is they took the old Power Rangers, and they took the new... What am I trying? I don't even know what I'm talking about now. I've worked myself up so much. They took the old Power Rangers, which was low budget, reused footage from Sentai footage from Japan, footage from Sentai series from Japan. And I forgot the fucking name of it. I'm a heretic now because I forgot the name of the series that they used as the basis for Power Rangers. For the first few seasons. Z-Ranger? Was that it? I don't know. Anyways, it was a low-budget series, admittedly. It was a silly, silly low-budget series. And what Disney has managed to do with billions of dollars at their disposal... I don't mean the budget they use for the series, I'm just talking about how much money Disney has. Billions of dollars. They have managed, and the most advanced technology, like the kind of technology to make perfectly realistic looking CG in their feature films. With the technology of the 21st century and billions of dollars, they have made the series look sillier and worse and lower budget. They haven't remastered shit. And the Power Rangers logo is making me dizzy. they haven't remastered a goddamn thing. There is nothing that has been remastered. There is no remastering that has gone on. It is terrible. It is abominable. What they've done is they've added a bunch of cardboard cutout effects, like Saved by the Bell, if you've ever seen it. Seriously, really. And they have added in zap, pow, wham effects like you would have in fucking the 60s Batman series. I mean, come on. Who thought that was a good idea? The Power Rangers was silly, but it wasn't that bad, honestly. I mean, it almost looks like a take that at people who enjoyed the original series. I know that probably sounds a bit I don't want to say far-fetched. The more I think about it, though, the less far-fetched it seems that it's actually a take that at people who enjoyed the original series, because it was made by Saban, and a lot of people don't like the Disney-produced series, with the exception of RPM, because RPM was actually good. I grew up watching Power Rangers. Should I go into that? That's a long fucking discussion about my childhood that you probably don't give a shit about. Anyways, that was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie for the Genesis. And I would suggest you play it. It is not a very hard game at all. And I'm about to run out of footage here. Fuck it, I'll just keep going. It is not a hard game at all. I thought it was hard. I had thought it was challenging. But then again, this is a time in my life when I was challenged by the tree boss in Castle of Illusion. So, yeah, I'm not sure what that says about me. Though, to be fair, that tree boss is now my bitch, so hopefully I've taken a few levels since then. I doubt it. Anyways, that is about it for me here. I'll put up the comparison video next, and I will see you guys later. So, later.